Hey, you got your Wookiee in my Leonardo pizza. Let's talk about the time Playmates wanted to mix up Star Wars and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Well, welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back at you. Now, if you're following me on social media, I promise you a video today about error package figures. A kind of part 2. I did one a while back. I was going to do another one. And I'll be honest with you, I recorded that video 2 times. And I just didn't feel, I got ready to edit it and just didn't feel right. It just didn't feel worth posting. I just didn't like it. So we moved on from that. Maybe I'll get back to it. Maybe I won't. I just, it didn't seem fair to you guys to make you watch a half-ass video. I mean, they're pretty half-ass as it is. Didn't want to do even less of a half-ass. Now, what are we going to look at today instead? We're going to look at the time Playmates pitched to Lucasfilm a concept of action figures, Ninja Turtles mixed with Star Wars. Now, before we get into that, I want to tell you about some things coming up on this channel. This Sunday, May 16th, today's the 14th, if you're watching it the day it uploaded, May 16th, 8 p.m. Eastern, we're going to have another YouTuber live on here to do a Q&A, Spectre Creative. He's called himself the Toy Guru. He's got a lot of information on the insides of toy companies. Now, we're going to kind of talk about why the pegs are empty. He's did a video on it. I've done a video on it. And I thought it'd be fun to have him on and do his side of things from the toy side. And I've got about 30 years experience dealing with local Walmart and Targets, being a salesman for them. Not toys, but a lot of different companies. And they all kind of just blend the same after a while. So I think it would be fun that we do a Q&A and maybe his take from the inside, the toy industry inside, and then maybe my take from more of a local level, a local store, department managers or store managers side, and how the corporate side of Walmart works. Thought that'd be a lot of fun. So Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Spectre Creative right here on this channel live. Make sure you check that out. And you know, throughout the week we play Jeopardy live. Star Wars is Monday, Jeopardy. Tuesday's action figure, the rest of the week's pop culture. This Tuesday, 7 o'clock, we're going to have a special guest coming on to play Jeopardy with us, Robert Meyer Burnett. I don't know if you know him, but he's a guru. He's a movie guru. This guy knows everything about old movies and new movies, toys. He's an expert. It's going to be a lot of fun to see how he does at Action Figure Show Jeopardy. So I'm interested to see how he does at Action Figure Show Jeopardy. That should be a lot of fun. If you ever watch John Campia's show, he co-hosts with him a lot of times, and you've probably seen him all around the internet. Really great guy. So this Sunday, Spectre Creative, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, live Q&A. Tuesday, Robert Meyer Burnett and others working on some other guests to play Action Figure Show Jeopardy. And I've got an interview, a live interview Q&A we're going to do with a toy designer that designed the FX Freddy Krueger. Remember that? He also designed the Crash Dummy action figure line and some more. Working out details on that. I haven't got a date and time for that yet. Check the community tab on YouTube and social media for that as we go. But let's get on to it and talk about the time Playmates wanted to mix Star Wars with the Ninja Turtles. I know it sounds crazy. Now, Playmates did mix Star Trek and Ninja Turtles together in the 90s, where they took the classic Star Trek characters and made them in the Ninja Turtles. It was basically just Ninja Turtles with Star Trek wigs and Star Trek shirts. But it was a lot of fun if you were into Star Trek and Ninja Turtles. But what about Star Wars? Back in around 1991, Hasbro didn't have the license for Star Wars anymore. No one did. So Playmates thought, hey, we'll pitch something to Lucasfilm where we take our hot property Ninja Turtles and mix it with Star Wars. Maybe it's a way to get kids back into Star Wars. If they sold well, Playmates could have the rights to Star Wars figures. I think it's time, Hasbro, to let someone else do it. But let's not get into all that. Let's look at the concept art that Playmates pitched to Lucasfilm. Check out this one right here. It's a Ninja Turtle dressed like an X-Wing pilot, or I guess Luke Skywalker. And yeah, look at that lightsaber. It's a pizza. Whew, I love to shove that down my throat. His helmet even looks like a Ninja Turtle, and this R2 with a turtle bandana. And look, a little Ewok on his hip. And look what's connected to the belt. It's a Wampa hand. But I really can't quit looking at that pizza lightsaber. Ooh, I want to eat that. Speaking of wanting to eat something, check this one out of April cosplaying as Princess Leia. That's pretty neat. She's got a lot of gadgets. She's got a little heart patch on her arm. She's got a sleeve that looks like a Ninja Turtle skin and boots made out of Ninja Turtle skins. What about this one of Chewbacca? Look at Chewbacca and his 2 Ninja Turtle toes. He even has a comb. What do you give a Wookiee for Christmas? Of course you give him a comb. And check out that crossbow made out of nunchucks. And there's 3PO with his bandana. And what about Darth Vader? Here he is, the evil Darth Vader. He has a can of asthma spray. Now, this might be going a little too far there, Playmates. You don't want to upset any parents that have kids with asthma. You got a lightsaber in his hand. You got a little creature tied around his leg. And look at that helmet. Now let's look at the concept arts again, but this one has some notes with it. Luke got Yoda back in this photo. That's right, there's Yoda on his back. Here's some production notes. We see that is a pizza lightsaber. Yummy, yummy. You see R2-D2 has some shells. The boots have turtle shells. Of course, so does the helmet. You have Uncle Obi-Wan's pizza, a hand blaster, and a Leia patch. Here's April Princess Leia. Got the turtle shell collar I told you about, a Han patch, a video camera. Watch out, boys. She's always ready to record something. Got the hand blaster with a turtle shell. We got Leia's robe. And we got some turtle boots. Here in the Chewbacca, we see that 3PO is holding turtle wax. We got 3PO with turtle shell texture. We got a laser crossbow made with nunchucks. And a turtle-looking face for Chewbacca. And lastly, Darth Vader. The Shredder Darth Vader. As you can see, he has his oversized helmet, the asthma spray, the ooze color lightsaber, and an extra ooze container at his hip. Now these look pretty interesting for concept art, but what about the figures? What would a figure have looked like? Well, sadly, it didn't get past the concept stage. I guess Lucasfilm didn't like it and told Playmates to get the hell out of the office. But thanks to a guy on Instagram, Geek Antiques, he did some customs based on these concept arts. Let's take a look. Here's Chewbacca. I tell you, seeing it as a figure makes me really like it. And I'm not a big Ninja Turtle fan. Honestly, I think I missed the boat on it. I never saw the cartoon. I've never seen the movies. And as you can see here, that's 3PO on his back. That's pretty neat looking. And here's this concept of the Shredder Darth Vader figure. And also a Luke Skywalker Bespin with an R2-D2. Well, that's a look at what might have been. Let me know in the comments, would you have liked that in the 90s? Star Wars and Ninja Turtles teaming up, mixing together. Of course, Star Wars did mix with Transformers a few years ago. But let me know what you have thought of these. Would you have liked to see these two mixed together for an action figure line? And what if they did do it? That probably would have meant Hasbro wouldn't have got the rights to Star Wars in the 90s. And we might have got a whole 90s of Playmate Star Wars action figures. They did really, really good with the Star Trek ones. It would be interesting to see what they would have come up with. Anyway, that's a look at what might have been. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, May 16th, Spectre Creative Live Q&A. Tuesday, Robert Meyer Burnett on Action Figure Show Jeopardy. Right here on this channel, or go to the Junkman Live channel. It will stream on both of them at the same time. So check that channel out if you haven't. That's where we do a lot of the live streams. Links in the description below. And as always, thumb up something you like my content. Subscribe to the channel. And we'll talk again soon.
Junkman. Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.